called Auma Ines. I'm the chairperson, Spiritual Nurture International. In this program, we aim at teaching the youth and the children about spirituality. We train them to read the Bibles, to understand their spiritual life, and to transform themselves and their communities around, starting with their families. And in this process, we realize that many of these children lack materials to use, and especially the Bible. In many of our churches, people lack Bibles. They don't have Bibles. So we would like to see that every family has a Bible that can be referred to when we are developing or nurturing them spiritually. You can't nurture when somebody does not have a reference point where they need to read and know and understand. So even as we develop materials for them to use, the major material that would like every family, every household to have is the Bible. And because we have realized that many of our families don't have these books, they don't have the Bibles, much as they go to church, they pray, they do what, but they don't have Bibles as a reference point. So we want them to have the Bibles, we want them to read the Bibles, we want them to apply the information that they get in the Bibles in reference to their lives, their day-to-day life. We want the Bible, the scriptures, to be part of our daily living. So it is a big activity that we need to undertake. So we appeal to the partners, the stakeholders, if we can move together to ensure that at least every household gets a Bible. That will be our starting point. And that will help us as we move on also to train leaders or teachers that will be teaching these people, that will be teaching in the communities, so that everybody gets to know the truth and gets to exercise that truth, to live by the truth. So this is basically what we want every child to achieve, whether in schools, whether in the communities, and at family level. And when this happens, many of our children are going to be transformed. They will be transformed. Some of these undertakings that they do them because they copy from other people and they're not sure of what they are supposed to do. They are not sure of what is right and what is wrong, because whatever they see, whatever the child sees, feels and maybe believes that that is the right thing to do. And that's how they end up copying wrong things and exercising wrong things. But when we go to that level of availing them materials and teaching them how to follow these materials, then and how to live a Christian life, then we believe that our communities will be transformed. One of the partners that we have that have come to partner with us in this is Victorious Light. I would like so much to appreciate them because they have developed for us the curriculum that we can use. So in that curriculum, we train the people how to find Jesus, and by using the materials that they have availed us and the Bible. So we follow that curriculum. It becomes easy for us to teach the children and to see how we can translate this to their lives. We also appreciate Life Words, who have also developed materials and have availed those materials to us. We use these materials in schools we have distributed. We use these materials in communities. We have also distributed to child centers. We use these materials in churches, and these materials are helping us also to teach and develop and nurture the children spiritually. So we also appreciate Africa Bible Ministries that has also partnered with us to distribute Bibles at cheaper prices. We have distributed these Bibles in schools. We have distributed these Bibles in churches. We have distributed these Bibles even to individuals. And this has gone a long way to elevate the Bible poverty in our communities. But we still have a long way to go because many people still lack the Bible. Another project that we have is with the One Hope. One Hope as a ministry has done us very well because they have developed materials that they have availed to us, materials for Sunday school teachings, materials for schools, materials for communities. And this also helps us to translate information and be able to nurture the children, to nurture the youth, and it has helped us quite a lot. We appreciate them. We still call on many people who can partner with us because this is not a small project, it's big. It's a big project because we need to ensure that people move in the Christian way, the Christian ministry, and this requires a lot. It requires a lot of teachings. Remember that church activities are just brief. You take a few hours in church and you cannot achieve very much. But when we go into the child centers, the communities, we can have a lot of time, and therefore we have enough time to teach the youth and the children to learn what to learn the Christian life, what it means, and how they can live it. So we appeal to every individual, every stakeholder, every partner, whoever is willing to partner with us to see that this work can be achieved. We'll be very grateful when people join us for this cause. We call upon whoever is able to join us in terms of resources, in terms of materials, in terms of donations, because this also involves movements here and there from community to community, schools here and so on. We also need transport. We also need donations in terms of facilitating those ones who are moving to different places for this very cause, the trainings, the teachings in the child centers, the monitoring of what we are doing. All this requires resources, and we are so limited as individuals, but we partner with people who can support us to say that this work can be achieved. So we call upon everybody who can join us and do this work. We'll be very grateful, and the glory and honor returns to our Lord Jesus.